Bark. Heck. Bjork.
Yeah. Okay. Going in full force now. Is this the... This sounds like a climax and a half. I hope I don't have to, like, revert to an earlier save and grind a bit to make it through this shit. Guess I'll have to take actually a couple fights on the way up there, huh? Wait, let me actually have you use the knife for that. So I've got 3 sword characters, a martial artist, and 1 gun. That's alright, that's alright. They're getting a ton of stat advances from this shit still. Yeah, I've made it through here at a startlingly low power level. God. Oh, so Firebeard, how have you been liking Destiny 2? I haven't had the chance to play it much with you.
So you broke up what?
Oh, sorry, how have you been liking Destiny 2? I haven't had the chance to play it much with you.
It's a kind of weird situation on my end, because like I haven't really got that deep in the game. I mean, granted, I think that's more because with me getting the new rig, that it's got...
You've been caught up, like, yeah, getting it set up and, you know, getting new games and all that, right?
Unfortunately, I've yet to go that deep. Like, basically, like, I'm at the third plank, grinding to get to the 4th one, but it's kind of hard to have the most moments, because like there are things that are fun with it, but it just kind of just feels it's basically Destiny kind of situation. Like,
yeah, it is. It is 100% the exact same game. I will say they've done a lot to improve it. A lot to improve how barren and repetitive Destiny 1 felt, and how quickly it started to feel that way. They still have all the old patrol content and all the old stuff that used to pad out the game, and then they've added more and better padding, like good padding that actually has meat to it. Those adventures, the little like pseudo patrol adventures that actually have like genuinely fun like storyline stuff woven into them, and character development and whatnot. Those are great, and they do a lot to alleviate the tedium of the repetition of the game. But yeah, in a lot of ways, if you were already sick of Destiny 1, like anywhere near as sick as I was, but more recently, then I can definitely see Destiny 2 feeling a little like too much like what you've already gotten sick of. Also, this sprite stretching is really fucking up the background here. What is that?
I've noticed that too with like the wing, like basically you can tell the area where.
It's goofy, yeah. It must just be an emulation thing.
Basically, Destiny 2 also kind of starts from a bit of that problem where you're playing the same character, but you're in a sequel, because basically, i.e., they gotta get rid of they've gotta get rid of your already high skill attacks and abilities to kind of give you a proper curve kind of situation. So basically, what you would originally do in the previous games, you can't do anymore, because now you don't have the equipment or the skills to do it. So you're back into it starts from that, and I think the other thing that's turned me off is I know Oro's kind of okay with it. I'm kind of not with how they're now doing the skins and the whole loot box system. Destiny 2 has loot boxes.
Oh yeah, no, I know the bright engrams.
Those
are only cosmetic shits, though. Fortunately.
Let's say this video it's gotta go like it is cosmetics, but you're trying to hope that they're not gonna try to put the very cool cosmetics in there and only accessible in there kind of situation.
If you like the looks that you get out of the legendary and like the really high shaders, you might actually like totally be getting fucked by that system. I was fortunate in that I kind of really dig like just the teal color palettes, like the blues and greens, and those are all like green rarity shit that you get out of like the most common content.
Like I think the other problem I don't like is the fact is that the shaders are now like I was fine with the fact that when shaders were just like once you acquire it, you're good. There's no consumable value. There's no once you use it you lose it if you try to override it kind of thing. I guess like the biggest problem I have with the game is that basically I see all these ideas go like again instead of the loot box system where it goes like I don't trust you not to do something that will piss me off at the end. I guess crudely put. Especially because the fact that we have Activision a little more upfront with their involvement with this game.
Wow, it's actually fucking leveling up a lot. Like, I'm happy to be finally fucking advancing a bit.
Like other than that, the game is fun. The graphics are good. It's not effective. I think, but it's just kind of like the same kind of traffic problems. I guess like the other thing that's kind of keeping me from going all gung ho is basically like I'm still trying to figure out if I want to hop onto the PC side to get the better. I guess get the smoother experience possibly.
I wouldn't buy the game twice.
Yeah,
Definitely not worth buying it twice. Plus, I mean, if you're getting tired of it already, like, and you wouldn't be able to play it with any of us, like,
yeah, what am I? Basically, I'm not. It's still like a temporary thing. Because the thing is, like, it is still kind of a case of it was just really bad time with the computer.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have more fun with it, like when we can actually play together a bit.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, basically, I don't know. I gotta just try. Basically, if I ever actually get the time, because I think that's the other part. Like, there really wasn't a lot of other time. Like, anytime I have free time, it's supposed to be trying to look around on the PC side, try to get some games, try to get things working, all that jazz. So I think it's just like that kind of situation why I didn't really keep diving in.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
That I've been watching that Log Horizon series.
Oh right. Somebody, fuck, that's another one of those MMO animes, right?
Yeah. It does something kind of cool with itself. Where basically, like, you know how most series try to do this thing, like, if you die in the game.
Oh yeah, if you die in the game, you die for real.
Yeah. In this game, it still happens. You just respawn back at the game's cathedral, basically.
Did they actually eschew the whole?
Yep.
If you die in the game, you die for real. Finally, it's a lighthearted one. It's not really fucking edgy.
Sort of like basically like what they spoiler because they talk about this like in the later series. Like what they do, like basically like what they find out later on is that basically in the game when you die you lose XP, but since they're now now their bodies are in the virtual world, they basically believe that they're gonna lose their memories of the real world of their existence. One of the leaders admit they were in a situation where they know they had a dog, but they don't remember what the dog looked like or even its name. Kind of theories. But basically, what they did something really cool. I really enjoyed it because the thing is, because of all the things going on, PK got a lot higher in areas, and basically the lower levels kept getting stronghold to stay low levels because now they can't go hunting and get the better XP. And this is where you get some really like it's bad things, but it's like a fascinating bad thing because what actually they show early on is there's this guild that tells like low level people like come on join us, it's fun. And then you find out that what they're doing is they're actually doing a protection wagon.
Get a load of this background, this river.
That is.
It's really good looking, actually.
Yeah.
It's sort of like
for its own,
like integrated like animation into the pre-rendered backgrounds that you see, looking really good in Legend of Mana. Sorry, go on.
Okay, so basically, what this bad guild does is they did kind of protection rack, where basically they have their guild hall set as a combat zone. So basically, they can't get punished by the games like it's Knights of No Combat Punishment kind of things. So basically what they do is they get these low-level players to join their guilds, and basically these low-level players have XP potion boosts, which doubles XP and increases your strength to help you get higher up into the levels to do the better content as you would from like any MMO with long periods. So basically the main character finds out about this, and basically he concocts a plan. It's like, okay, I don't want to deal with these people, and I'm getting sick of all the abuse that's going on in this kind of chaotic world now. So what he does is he gathers up money and buys the guild hub, what this hub allows you to do, it allows you to house your guild, form it, leave it, create it, and more importantly, it holds the vaults for every player. So so basically, if he wants to, he can blacklist anybody and virtually freeze your assets, because the only way you'll be safe is if you somehow get to another game's server or country. And the thing is, since the fast travel gates are busted, since everyone was trapped in the MMO world, you're basically going to be going through an Oregon Trail 2.0 in this world.
That's kind of interesting.
Basically what he did was he kind of did this and tried to create a democracy where basically he got all the top guilds to kind of come together: the crafting guilds, the warrior guilds, raid guilds, and they got those kind of guilds together. And basically, it kind of shows them trying to revolutionize their living situations. One of the other cool things they did was they actually brought up an interesting idea of what happens when you fail a seasonal event. In this case, the crowning of the Goblin King, where if you did not complete the quest, if the whole community did not complete the quest, great calamity would happen. And near the end of the first season, that calamity happened.
Despite you then, huh? I always had a certain appreciation for those MMO animes when they would take peculiarities of the MMO medium, the MMO genre, I should say rather. And like weave them into try to weave them into quaint plot elements. It was always
it's a very kind of
cheesy,
fun,
but like
it's a very cheesy series, but like considering the fact like almost, but like the thing is like considering the fact that like almost all the other like trapped in MMO subgenre, I don't know what to call them, bleak MMOs, I don't know. Basically they keep doing this thing like they try to put like a very severe, if we die here, we die for real. Thing.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god, that's gotta stop.
It's cute. It's cute once or twice, but I go like, oh jeez.
No, it was never cute. It was always super goddamn edgy and laughable, to be honest. Well, that's just me.
And yeah, I think again the other thing I enjoyed is the fact is that this swashbuckling cat character, who is definitely my favorite, and I love his voice actor.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay, is he as good as Felix Argyle?
I'm trying to remember who Felix was.
From ReZero. I've honestly never seen the anime, but Felix is cute. Felix is really goddamn cute.
Basically he is. I can't remember his voice actor. Well, but basically, I'm trying to think of. But basically, he's a very laid back character, swashbuckling character, because he's like this dual wielding cat who's also the chef. So basically, he's able of actually making the food taste good when they cook.
That's a big goddamn deal.
Yeah, the cat. Yep, and the cat's name is Nyanta, and basically. What made this thing really fun is that basically, the main character and this character Nyanta were all actually part before this calamity, or what they call the apocalypse. They were actually part of a non-guild guild they called the Debauchery Tea Party. And
oh man, that's some shit. That name is not good. That is not a good name. That's
weird.
That is absolutely the most anime targeted at the audience it's targeted at thing I've ever fucking heard. Oy vey. I wonder. I mean, obviously that's a localization thing, but I wonder if the name reeks the same in Japanese. Holy shit!
I
think I've learned all I need to know about this anime. Honestly, like it sounds painfully familiar. Oh, I could have just hopped across that.
It's a great cheese, in my opinion. It's the same campy cheese you kind of.
It sounds like the sort of thing that would be fun, but I don't ever want to meet somebody who who enjoys it uncritically. You know what I mean?
Oh god, no. Like basically, like if you get like the Brody equivalent of this thing, run like hell. I don't think there is one, but I don't want to. I don't want to be proven wrong.
Look, I remember what it was like to be a teenage cis boy and to think and to unironically think Berserk was the best anime ever made, best thing ever made, and like I don't want to ever meet somebody who's like the way I used to be about something like that.
I don't like. There's actually an interesting complaint I've seen from people, and to me, it's like That's actually what makes it better, because like the biggest complaint people have with the series is that all the main characters look generic, which they do, but the counter argument is so do MMO characters. Like, we like to pretend when we make an MMO, we like to pretend our characters are these really original, completely flawless design characters.
Did I come up with battle rank? I think I might have. Oh, wait.
Though the series does do one step up, at least a very good step compared to some of the other series I've seen. Well, specifically Sword Art Online a little bit, is that basically the game actually the Trapman actually makes NPCs actual people. Like, they actually will look at these adventurers and try to basically try to get them on their side, like trying to offer them nobility
420
to basically do their dirty work. Which is actually got interesting. Like, basically, like the NPCs who would go like, "Traveler, can you go get this thing for me?" are now just actual people going, "Okay, these are weirdos that can't die. What the hell are these people?"
Oh, good. The NPCs regarding the player characters, the same way like normal humans regard guardians.
Yeah, and of course the nobles go, "These guys don't die. Let's go to battle. You have an obligation for us. Go fight."
That's something I've always super duper enjoyed, is hanging a lampshade on that, like, immortal adventurer player character dynamic.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn good if you do it right. Also, this is a way better looking battle area than, like, any of the others, really. I can't remember any other ones having, like, a nice little foreground like that. It's cute.
Yeah.
And yeah, this thing with the little skull aura that the Banshee's got means it does some awful shit if you hit her with melee. I think the touch quality is particularly what's required for an attack to trigger that, like, barrier. Might be. Either way, it sucks.
The final thing I was trying to talk about.
Oh yeah, Log Horizon.
Yeah, the final thing, and basically just the one that makes you just be like, okay, this is my favorite of the genre, of the subgenre.
This can learn shit. Why can't you, Amelia? Alright, go on.
Is they get rid of that very obnoxious pretend to be psychologically deep kind of situation. Like, they try to
finally.
They basically they don't try to dot hack or things like that.
Good. Well, dot hack was a bit of a mixed bag. Some of its bits were much more interesting than others, and at the very least, it never really tried to be so much about the MMO. The MMO was a pretense of, like, it was almost like the format of the story, rather than like the crux of it. And that was a nice, interesting balance that I don't think any of these animes like are striking, or even close to striking, because too many of them seem to be trying very hard to be Sword Art, and Sword Art wasn't good. So they're emulating something that's already dog shit and clumsy. So I think that might be something that's just, like, lost to the time, that Dot Hack actually did right. But I'm glad that at least this one, Log Horizon, you said, is not fucking it up.
Oh, this is interesting. Apparently the author of this series was actually the same person who did that Hero Be Mine series. You know, that series where the knight and the demon lord actually just disappear to try to find a way to stabilize the government before the war ends.
No, I don't remember. I haven't watched much anime.
Well, no, this is like a manga also. Like, remember?
Yeah, I haven't read much in years.
Well, basically what this series did was basically, like, Hero goes to the Demon King's castle to take out the Demon King. The Demon King who...
Oh, wait, no, I remember that. I remember that now. You mean the Demon Queen,
yep.
who was, like, real cute, and they ended up, like, it ended up turning almost into a Spice and Wolfish thing, but then it kind of crumbled a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I think are we coming up to the climax of Amelia's story here?